Joshua 3. Bright and early the next morning, Joshua and the Israelites left Shittim and came to the Jordan. They camped there before crossing the river. After 3 days, the leaders went through the camp and commanded the people, "When you see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God being carried by the Levitical priest, you must leave here and walk behind it. But stay about 3,000 feet behind it. Keep your distance so you can see which way you should go, for you have not traveled this way before." Joshua told the people, "Ritually consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will perform miraculous deeds among you." Joshua told the priests, "Pick up the ark of the covenant and pass ahead of the people." So they picked up the ark of the covenant and went ahead of the people. The Lord told Joshua, "This very day I will begin to honor you before all Israel. So they will know that I am with you, just as I was with Moses. Instruct the priests carrying the ark of the covenant. When you reach the bank of the Jordan, wade into the river." Joshua told the Israelites, "Come here and listen to the words of the Lord your God." He continued, "This is how you will know the living God is among you, and that he will truly drive out before you the Canaanites, Hittites, Hivites, Perizzites, Girgashites, Amorites, and Jebusites. Look, the ark of the covenant of the Lord of the whole earth is ready to enter the Jordan ahead of you. Now select for yourselves 12 men from the tribes of Israel, 1 per tribe. When the feet of the priest carrying the ark of the Lord of the whole earth touch the water of the Jordan, the water coming downstream toward you will stop flowing and pile up." So when the people left their tents to cross the Jordan, the priest carrying the ark of the covenant went ahead of them. When the ones carrying the ark reached the Jordan, and the feet of the priest carrying the ark touched the surface of the water, the Jordan is at flood stage all during harvest time. The water coming downstream toward them stopped flowing. It piled up far upstream at Adam, the city near Zarethan. There was no water at all flowing to the Sea of the Rift Valley, the Salt Sea. The people crossed the river opposite Jericho. The priest carrying the ark of the covenant of the Lord stood firmly on dry ground in the middle of the Jordan. All Israel crossed over on dry ground until the entire nation was on the other side. All right, we have, in some ways, promise of God, the people having instructions, but what God says is, I'm going to make sure that I honor you, and the people know I'm with you the same way that I was with Moses. How do you have the people know that God is with him in the same way he was with Moses? By duplicating one of the miracles that God did, the crossing of the Red Sea. The crossing of the Red Sea, certainly a miraculous feat to walk across on dry ground. We have in the middle of this story a little tidbit like, hey, by BT Dubs, river was at flood stage when we're going to do this. So, like, if the river was not dried up, it would have been incredibly dangerous to go and try to cross the river here in the middle of flood stage. But not a problem. The priests step in, wade into the water. As they do, the river dries up. Now, it does not say, and it doesn't give the description, the way that we had in the Red Sea crossing, where it parted the sea. Here, it stops, and it stops upriver, and we'll look at that town in just a second. So we have some names of places. So let's go look up some names of places, see if there's anything hidden in the place names that might give us clues to actions of God or people around them. So they are at Shittim. That's the first place. And Shittim to me, and maybe I'm saying it wrong, sounds like, hey, I have a seat over here. Just wait. Where do you go when you're going to wait? You sit them down. Oh, I did the wrong thing. I didn't want to go there. I want to go bum, 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 in a new tab, not a new window. Okay. So we're going to sit them down, and see what happens. And then we have, where's the other names? It's easier to look it up over here and then come back. The Jordan River. Oh, also notice Canaanites, Hittites, Hivites, Perizzites, Girgashites, Amorites, Jebusites. Sometimes the list is 6, sometimes the list is 7. 7 is going to be totally all of the people of the land, totally their representative. There are 7 of them. It represents the whole. 6 is going to be, 6 is the number of man, so it's the worldly kingdoms. So sometimes you have 6, sometimes we have 7 listed, and Girgashites are the one that usually is left out. And the order here is a little bit different too. I think usually Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, Hivites, so the order changed here too. I'm not sure the reason for that, and there might be no reason. Okay, bum 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 bum. I thought there was another city name that. Oh, that's what I wanted to go. It's at upstream at Adam. So that's verse 16, and then or the city near Zarethan. Okay. So verse 16, that's the other one I wanted to look up, so we get these all at the same time. And I'm going to assume Adam is just going to mean man or Adam. Yeah, it's just Adam, so probably not much there, but I'm going to click on it anyway. Zarethan, okay. So the first one is Shittim.
Strong's H, 7851, Shita.
So it's the Acacia. Okay, I don't know what the Acacia is. Place of, I know it's a place of encampment. I mean, like, I want to know what, okay, so what does Acacia mean? Acacia. Okay, why are you not giving this to me in English? Okay, so it's a shrub. It's a shrub. Acacia. Sorry. Acacia. All right, sometimes my brain doesn't register. Okay, so it's like the acacia tree. Okay. The acacias. Adam. Okay, so here it's red, but it is, yeah, so red. So, which is near...
Strong's H, 6891, Zarethan.
Their distress. So the name of the place is their distress. So it piled up far upstream at red, the city near their distress. There was no water at all flowing into the Rift Valley. That's a fascinating thing. So the place upriver called Adam, maybe we're supposed to think of Adam, and God remembering Adam, where he created Adam, I don't know. But the place of their distress, that's interesting. That's where the water is piled up. What caused the distress of, I don't know. I don't know. All right. Oh, and Jericho. We did not look up Jericho. Let's look up what Jericho means. Maybe Jericho means something. One more city.
Strong's H, 3405, Jericho.
It's moon. It's moon. That's an interesting name. So it's moon. Whose moon? The city's moon or the nation's moon? The moon would be a thing that reflects the sun, reflects beauty. It's a thing that people worship. So not sure what Jericho would be implying there, but that's fascinating. All right, there we go. There is Joshua 3, everybody. We're making pretty good progress. Any thoughts, any questions so far? going on. You know, it's pretty familiar section of scripture. We've got the 12 people that are to go into, one from each tribe. So Joshua did not select a person to go spy out the land, but here each tribe is going to do something. So we will get that in just a